What do you think people misunderstand?
I had a different answer.
That's fine.
I knew that's pushing me out the door saying, you can do it. You can go for it, though.
I'm sitting here with Wendy Murray Nicholson. I am honored, as always. Wendy has been on the Lynn Fee Team for 10 years.
It's like, 9 years
10
this
years.
year. Yeah.
And it's been a pleasure and an honor. And I'm always glad to be able to sit with somebody who's just an amazing agent. And I'm going to ask Wendy a few questions. And Wendy, so you're an award-winning local market expert. What does being an expert actually look like day to day behind the scenes?
I think it's just knowing what clients are looking for and being more attuned to them, getting to know them, getting to know their needs, and finding out more about their family. Like, I enjoy sitting down with them and talking and, finding out that maybe one of the kids is finishing university, that's why they're making a move, or different things like that. So I really try to create a relationship with those clients, find out what they need, and then try to work with a lot of different experts in my area too, and get to know them so that I have all that behind me as well.
Mm-hmm. You do an awesome job of that. And I didn't mention that 10 years with the Lynn Fee Team. How many years in total have you been in real estate?
So just over 18 years, which is crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy, honestly, to think about it. It is.
Yeah, and you work at a very, very high level. So you've helped so many people through major life transitions. What's the most rewarding part of this job for you?
It's the relationships. Like, basically, one of our clients Tony and I have been to their wedding, which is great, and we see them every year. And just the other day, I ran into somebody, one of my clients from years ago, and at the time they had their daughter in a carrying thing with the baby, and here she is, this grown-up teenager. So it was kind of fun to see that, wow, that all grown up, and that I helped her family get into Grimsby, buy their first home, and help them with all the financing and getting all those things in order, which is really cool to see them as they grow up.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of gratification. So what's something you do for your clients that they may never see but makes all the difference in their results?
So working behind the scenes with your mortgage broker, basically, sometimes with the home inspector, but that's when they're actually there at the property, but also creating relationships with agents in our area and outside of our area too, because then they respect you. And sometimes when it's two offers, they respect one of the agents and they know that they're going to get their stuff done, get their conditions fulfilled. They may lean towards us, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So really that, and then also helping them behind the scenes, creating a relationship with something where they might need approval for something, and having the respect of that person, knowing that I'm doing the best job to kind of get them to that stage for their life too.
Yeah, I know. You take it very seriously, like it's your own family.
It
That's how
is.
you treat everybody, right? So you've lived and worked in Niagara your whole life. What makes this community so special to you personally?
I grew up in Virgil, Niagara-on-the-Lake. I grew up on my grandparents' family farm. All of our cousins all had lots along the street. And then moved to Grimsby. I've been in Grimsby probably about 18 years now, which is awesome. So getting to know the different areas of the community. I've worked in Hamilton, I've worked in Niagara, and knowing the Niagara area really well, and then all the way up into Fort Erie. So it's getting to know your areas, getting to know the locations and everything, where it's great to live, etc.
Well, there's no place you don't go.
No.
I know that. And there's nowhere that Wendy won't drive to or go to, and there's no place that's too far or too long or too late. So here's a wild card for you, Wendy. And I always say, I like to put it out there first, is that Wendy gets the most tremendously compelling testimonials from people that are like just mind-boggling. I look at them and I think, what in the world has she done that created this kind of emotion from people who talk about her in a way that you can't even imagine. And I joke with her and ask her if she paid for these testimonials because they're just over the top. So I know she doesn't. We don't do that. But tell me, Wendy, what have you done to create that kind of following?
I think it's just a relationship and its personality as well. But it's kind of like an example is this weekend I had someone reach out to me, a daughter of one of my clients, and I answered her right away. And it was so funny. She sent me a message back and said, my dad said you were going to answer me within 5 minutes. And it's kind of neat that even the parents know. So I think it's always answering them, always keeping in touch with them, making sure that they know how important they are as well. And I sleep with the phone beside my head. So it's like, you know what, that's kind of the known thing. So whenever you reach out to me, I'm going to answer you. And clients know that, right? So it's kind of, and then it's just a relationship that you kind of, you with them and kind of the respect, etc. It's fun. I really enjoy my job, so that I guess is
it's
the difference
obvious,
too,
yeah,
right?
It's obvious. How much longer you got, Wendy, or do you want to leave that question alone?
I don't know when I'll ever retire, but that's the nice thing about real estate. Look
Yeah.
at Ralph. Like, you can stay in this business forever until
Yeah.
you basically can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
My kids and grandkids and my daughter made a comment the one day, and she basically said to my husband, kind of like, thanks for putting up with mom because she keeps working hard, and part of it is so I can take them to the cottage,
Yeah.
you know, for a week. Part of it is so we can go to Florida. So it was kind of neat that she made that comment as well.
Yeah.
So my family's great, and they really understand, and in this business they have to, because you're super busy.
Yeah, it seems like you always have a goal in mind, and the goal is never for herself, it's always for her family, so
Yeah.
that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wendy. Anything else you want to add, or are you pretty good?
Oh, that's great.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for being part of the interview.
Thanks for having
I
me.
am so grateful for you.
Awesome.
I really am.
Thanks.
Thank you. She knows that I tell her all the time. Thank you so much.